Hello everyone, my name is Toy Burton and I am the founder and executive director of the Roxbury Unity Parade. Today is the Roxbury Unity Parade. It happens every July on the third Sunday. We are here gathering at Madison Park on Plaza 7. Right now is the block party, and then at 12 we will have the opening ceremony, and then we go from Malcolm X Boulevard to Malcolm X Park. Today is about celebrating Black Boston, the Roxbury community, and elevating the neighborhood that usually gets forgotten.
My name is James Jimmy Hills. I'm the host of Java with Jimmy. I'm here today as the digital director of Dee Dee's Cry, which is a partner organization with Toy Burton with Roxbury Unity's Parade. I'm here to support the Roxbury Unity Parade. This event is important to celebrate within our community because of the fact that there's so much heritage, so much history in Roxbury, and so many good folks that come from Roxbury that we just have to celebrate Roxbury. Toy's vision is to bring together the families from all over Boston that may not be familiar with everything good that goes on in Roxbury. There's a lot of negative media about certain parts of our city, and Roxbury happens to be one of those areas. However, we're celebrating the arts, the joy, yes, the resilience, and everything that comes with being Roxbury born and bred.
It keeps me going because I grew up in Roxbury. I'm a Roxbury native. When I saw that other neighborhoods had parades for their neighborhoods, I was like, what about my neighborhood? What about Roxbury? Like, we are a proud people and we should also be celebrated. The love from the community is awesome. As you can see, everybody's out. Even though we're celebrating Black Boston, Roxbury is very diverse. So we have a diverse crowd that comes out, and I love it and I appreciate the community.
My name is Dr. Brandy Brooks. I'm the Director of Operations for the Roxbury Unity Parade. We are in our 4th year, if you can believe it. And this parade is so important to me because it celebrates the community I live in. And it celebrates the heart of Boston. It really, truly is the heart of Boston. We're here to uplift, to magnify, to support, to exalt Roxbury's history, Roxbury's culture, and the community of Roxbury. And so it's so important for me to be involved, and it's so important to have the community involved, because if we don't get involved and celebrate our community, who will? The Roxbury Unity Parade is not just about us walking the streets of Roxbury. We do several things as a component of the parade. We have our block party, as you can hear the music behind me. That goes for a couple of hours. Then we have our opening ceremony. At that ceremony, we not only thank those in attendance, but we give back. We want to make sure that we give awards to those deserving of them. Our pillars of the community, our upcoming leaders, and our sponsors, because without them, we would have no parade. And so once we step off, that's not the end either. We go to Malcolm X Park, and then once at Malcolm X Park, we have an empowerment fair where we have different organizations from the community providing resources, providing supports. And as you're getting your cotton candy or your popcorn, you can listen to live music, Boston-based artists, rapping, singing, spoken word. So it is a full day of activities, a full day of service, and again, a full day of just celebrating a community that we all love so dearly.
So what I want the children of Roxbury from this neighborhood, I want them to have a sense of pride from where they come from. We come from strong roots. A lot of great people came from Roxbury. We have Sarah Ann Shaw, we have Elma Lewis, we have Mel King. And this is a neighborhood, like the media usually don't show Roxbury in a good light, but we have a lot of good that is happening here.
Lift every voice and sing until earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the present waters, facing the rising ocean of a new day begun. Let us march on. Oh, let us march on. Come on, we gotta keep marching until victory is won. Are you ready to march on this evening? Let us march on until victory is won. Come on, somebody shout victory. Come on, somebody shout victory. So welcome Boston's first black mayor.
Roxbury Unity Parade. You know, lots of times people want to talk about Roxbury, they have something negative to say, including some of the folks that are here. We always want to look at our community from a deficit point of view. But I am here to tell you, we are more than a statistic. All right? We are more than a statistic. I am a Roxbury girl, raised in rich black soil. Roxbury is home to some of the greatest leaders who have walked the planet Earth. Roxbury has been home to Martin Luther King. Roxbury has been home to Malcolm X. Roxbury was home to Chuck Turner. Roxbury is home of your first black mayor and your first woman mayor. We are not all the way where we need to be, but we are strong and we are powerful. I also want to recognize the amazing awardees who are here. I got to give a shout out to this gentleman who knows more about Roxbury history than perhaps anyone on the planet. I want to say Representative Byron Rushing is in the house. And this sister here, Cindy, I know they said they got a Futures Leaders Award. I was confused when I read that. I was like, what? This is a leader who is doing the work every single day, and I'm blessed to call you friend and sister. And I know we have Tropical getting an award today, and of course Roxbury's own Michael Bivens. So give it up, give it up, give it up. I don't want to talk too long because, as Toy said, we do this rain or shine. We are resilient people, and we're going to do this parade rain or shine. But I'm hoping that we're going to have some shine. And I don't want to be caught in this rain, so I'm not going to talk too long, but I do want to recognize my sister for her work with the proclamation. So this is a certificate of recognition. I was blessed to be able to present this to you as District 7 City Councilor, and here I am now able to do it as Mayor of Boston. And so I just want to recognize everything that you do in this community. Please give it up for Toy. Give it up. You can do better than that. Give it up for Troy. All right, I'm going to hand it back over to our amazing MC. Please give it up for Carrie. Got so much love for you. Born and raised in Roxbury. We're not going to hold the Yankees against you. Come on up back to the stage. Thank you so much.
One more time for the mayor of the city of Boston. Who happens to be a sister. Another sister. I love her. I was blessed to be able to meet this woman the very first time that we did the parade back in 2018. She's just a phenomenal sister, a friend of the parade, a friend of the nation, and certainly a friend of Roxbury. Please put your hands together for the phenomenal Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley.
I've said this before and it just bears repeating. So far as this parade is concerned, many people had this idea, but no one brought it to fruition. And so I want us to acknowledge this visionary woman, Toy. Thank you for laboring in love. She would not take no for an answer. She knew that Roxbury was worthy of celebration and recognition. She's so humble. She doesn't like attention. But Toy, we thank you for being the visionary woman that you are. We thank you for laboring in love. And I also want to, because she's wearing another button there, and I see the flag for Dee Dee's Cry, I want to acknowledge the work that she's done in the space of mental health. And then speaking of laboring in love, I know the names have been said, but it just bears repeating. Again, we want to give it up to a native son of Roxbury. We thank Carrie for being our MC. We thank Brandy Brooks for her role on the planning committee as director of operations. We thank my sister Shelton for her role on the committee, and Supreme. And I'm sure there are folks who have forgotten, but if we did, it was an error of the head and not the heart. We are grateful for the work of this planning committee. Listen, it is so, just picking up on the words of Mayor Janey there, another proud native daughter of Roxbury. Our bonds as a community cannot just be forged in the midst of trauma. Although we celebrate the history of resistance and activism in Roxbury, because there can be no resilience without resistance. But our bonds of community cannot just be forged in trauma. This is an opportunity for celebration. We celebrate Roxbury excellence, Roxbury entrepreneurship, Roxbury innovation, Roxbury artists, Roxbury scholars. It is so important, and I think especially coming out of this pandemic as we seek to recover, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge in the midst of unprecedented hurt that we have experienced disproportionately as a community. In the midst of that, you have demonstrated unprecedented mutual aid, collective care, love for your neighbor, unprecedented hope. Please don't lose that. Let's continue to take care of one another. And I'll just end here and say, quoting the words of Amanda Gorman, incredible poet laureate who spoke at the inauguration, who said, "We do not seek to be a more perfect union, we seek to be a more purposed union." May every brilliant scholar, artist, entrepreneur, innovator in Roxbury have that equal opportunity to bring to bear all of their gifts so that we can truly be a more purposed union. So thank you all for being here. Roxbury Unity, let's go! Okay, one last thing. I do want to acknowledge all my sisters and service. I think it's okay, so, all right, so I want to acknowledge Council Wu, again, Councilor Simon George, Council Campbell. And let me just say this, I was talking about all the ways in which Roxbury is powerful. The reason so many candidates are here is because our political power and our votes are powerful too. So please don't ever lose sight of that. All right, everyone, love you, Roxbury, great to be here.
I'm Michelle Wu. I'm a Boston City Councilor and a candidate for mayor, and I'm here to keep the Roxbury love going. I'm so proud to have been part of this from day one with the very, very first parade all the way through. We've been here in almost 100-degree heat, in rain, in cars during the pandemic, and today is just such a joyful celebration with the entire community out and about. Badly needed healing after this pandemic. I'm here also to celebrate Toy and all the community leaders and folks who have paved the way. As a mom with kids in the schools, I live in a multi-generational home, I ride the T every day. Policies matter, it's urgent, it is this moment that we have to rise up to meet, and the community here reminds us every day of just what the stakes are and how many willing, amazing hands have been doing the work for such a long time that we just need to bring everyone together and march together in the same direction. There's no way to separate who we are as policymakers or citizens or voters compared to who we are as people, moms and dads and grandmas and family members. And so making the space for us to reflect on our history together, but just be in community, is a really important part of how we move forward, especially after we've faced so much isolation and trauma during the pandemic. This is a way to keep our eyes on the future, but also just take stock of being with each other, come together, heal, and celebrate our community. Toy, you are amazing. I've seen you in huge crowds when there are 20 cameras here. I've seen you in spaces where there are just a few families grieving who have lived through the impacts of mental illness or experiencing loss, and you are one and the same. You're always there, just radiating your love and energy and passion for the community. I am so in awe of everything that you do, and just count me as someone who will always be there wherever you need. Call on me. We're following you into the fire, into the joy, into the sense of what we could be together in the future. And so I've so much love. Thank you so much for all you do for our community.
It is going great. I am on cloud 9 right now. I'm so excited, so humble, so overwhelmed, filled with so much joy. Another year down. Time to stop planning the next one. Roxbury is a place to be proud of. We have a strong history, an awesome culture, and we want to keep this going for them. We're just laying down the foundation so we can keep going.
My name is Juanita Sheffield. I am the daughter of Sonoy Burton, who put this parade together. And I'm here today to first and foremost support my mother, and of course to show love in the community, and to just show that there is love in the community, and when we come together, amazing things can happen. I love you, Mom. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey everybody, it is Brandy Brooks, Director of Operations. We are on Dale Street for the Roxbury Unity Parade. You see them? Right behind me?
Roxbury! When I say Roxbury, you say pride! Roxbury!
Yes. We're about to go into Malcolm X Park, where we have Empowerment Fair and Hood Fest and other activities for the community. So if you're not here already, too bad, you're gonna miss a good time. Come on, Roxbury.
Roxbury, you say unity, Roxbury. Unity. Roxbury. When I say Roxbury, you say culture, Roxbury. Culture. Roxbury. Culture. Roxbury. Culture. Rock with me. When I say Roxbury, you say unity, Roxbury. Unity. Roxbury. When I say Roxbury, you say unity.
Cindy, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Why is being here important to me is because I've been a Roxbury resident my whole life. I say my whole life. Grown up in a 5-generation home. I've been a person who's a leader in Boston's hip hop community, in the peace movement in Boston, and now at Mass General Hospital. Love you, Roxbury.
Yes!
Roxbury Unity!
We walking through. Let's walk through. Let's walk through. All
Roxbury! Roxbury! When I say Roxbury, you say unity, Roxbury! Roxbury! Roxbury!
Just go around and say hi to everybody. So, tell people about Whittier Street.
Hi, we're at Whittier Street Health Center. We offer a lot of services. We have a food pantry, we have our mobile youth health unit that just came out, and we do IDSP, which is infectious disease and special population. We do testing, HIV testing, STI testings. We have a lot of services at Whittier Street.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Would you like to?
Okay, so here we have Boston Casa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. No, thank you for having us. Absolutely. I appreciate it. We're an organization that trains community volunteers to serve as best interest guardians ad litem for children and youth involved with the juvenile court system, sorry. So we do kind of soup to nuts. We work really closely with the family, and it's a one-to-one relationship. So we're able to do lots of educational advocacy, advocate for mental health supports, other types of assistance that the family needs. So we try to be a permanent presence in the child's life while they're going through a really, really challenging time.